Hey Pitchfork, I'm Nojoy, and my perfect 10 record is With Teeth by Nine Inch Nails. I was always a Nine Inch Nails fan, Downward Spiral era, loved it. But the first time I saw them live was on the With Teeth tour, and that completely changed my life. One of my favorite guitarists is Aaron North, and he was in the live lineup on that record. And the live show was just mind-blowing. It was super loose, but also chaotic, organic, and beautiful. And so after that live show, With Teeth just became like a seminal record for me. My favorite song on the record is Beside You in Time. It's kind of like shoegaze suicide. It builds up to such a beautiful moment. There's always a motif in Nine Inch Nails, and this one is no different. It could be like a B-side to La Mer or something like that, but it's at the end of the record after such a poppy record, so it brings you down to such a somber note, which I love. Only is such a banger. You could really tell it came out in 2005. Like, the drums are really of that era. I do think it aged a little bit better than other things that came out around the same time. The music video David Fincher directed is like so funny. So like high tech for the time, but it is just a very cool time capsule. I think this was the first record that Atticus Ross worked on for Nine Inch Nails with Trent. So it's like you can almost hear the blooming friendship, the beautiful creative best friends that are happening on this record that lead to like so many other amazing pieces of music. My favorite Trent era is Buff Sober Dad. So I love that this is like Buff Sober Dad with his best friend Atticus making pop songs. Love that. I guess it is sort of a transition record in that it was the first one in a while for them and kind of ushered in this new era of Nine Inch Nails. Probably a lot to do with Trent's sobriety. I find the record is super poppy, full of earworms. Like, every day is exactly the same. If you listen to that song every day, like, it's gonna get stuck in your head because it is so catchy. I feel like you can really hear them moving to more cool electronic. It is an industrial record, but like the guitars, they don't necessarily lead every song. Like some of the older Nine Inch Nails, they fit with the electronics, and maybe that's because Atticus was there. I'm not really sure. I know this record sometimes gets a little bit of hate. I think it's because they want Trent to be sad. And on this record, there was clarity, and there was optimism, and there was hopefulness. There's still dark stuff, but like, I like happy Buff, happy sober Trent, and that's what this record is. It's pop songs, still with dissonance and noise and chaos, but there's like glimmers of hope throughout it, and there's tons of catchy hooks throughout that really just make it a no skips record for me.